All right, we're back. We're back. Hey, y'all, it's Dr. AJ Austin. I am going live in my future Black Women Certified Life Coaches Facebook group. That's a free group, by the way. I'm just saying, for those of you who are trying to hang out with us and be cool in the Cool Coaches Club, come on and join us. Let me see. Okay, so I gotta get us restarted. I just popped in one of my coaching colleagues' groups and did a live in her group. It was so much fun. I got my adrenaline going. So now it's like I gotta get back on with my peeps. Okay, so let me multitask here really quick, as I'm always doing. That would be so cool. Let me see. Hold on, I'll be right back. We're gonna really multitask today. Okay, so I think what I'm trying to do here is, instead of going live on my baby phone, let me spend some time with y'all on Clubhouse today. So I'm gonna bring you guys up. I know we're supposed to schedule our rooms. I'm professional, but hey, here we are. So hopefully this goes good. Introducing room replays. It's been a minute, Clubhouse. Hello, Caroline. How are you? Let me post in the comments. I'm talking to coaches. Caroline, are you a coach? Because we have a 50% off sale that is in celebration of my birthday today. For those of you who are coaches or who want to become coaches. And I'm giving you guys what's called the Coaching Company CheckUp chart that helps you break down where you are and where you want to be as a coach. So tell me if you're a coach. And thank y'all for all the birthday love. Thank you guys. I'm trying to keep up. I feel so popular on my birthday. I'll be like, where y'all be all year? Y'all don't be saying nothing, just hanging in the background. Okay, so let me read this. Save the full audio of the room for everyone. Enjoy later. You can share far away. This is so cool. Replays or disable replays now. This is so cool. Clubhouse. How many of you guys knew that Clubhouse has replays now? I'm so happy. Yay! I'm Dr. AJ Austin on Clubhouse. If y'all want to come on and talk with me, I'm going to hang out with y'all for a little bit for my birthday. Yay! So over at coachingiscalling.me is the wrap-up Black Friday sale that gives you guys access to a half-day workshop me and a group of coaches did this time last week. We were right here for 6 hours. And so, yeah, we're sharing the replay with you guys. So talk to me when you come in. Let me know if you're a coach. Let me know if I'm speaking to the right people, because I definitely want to have a conversation with you. I am just getting more people in the room on our other platforms. So we're live on Clubhouse almost. Let me see. Black. I got to be specific on Clubhouse. Facebook friends. Y'all know who you are. Women. Certified life coaches. My neighbor is asking me about a walk. She do not know it's my birthday. I gotta tell her. Black Women Certified Life Coaches. Save title. Okay, so we're gonna go live. Lego. Okay, so let me tell my neighbor. Woohoo, nice room. Clubhouse has really made some updates. I'm so proud of them. Say hello. Say hello. When you come in the room, let me know who's here. We're about to have a conversation about you, your goals, and where you are, where you want to be as a coach. As soon as I make this post in our Facebook group. So, I think I pinned it already. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Caroline. For those of you who are new here, my name is Dr. AJ Austin. I'm founder of the International Center for Life Coach Training, LLC. You see my shirt? I sport it. I've been sporting it. It's time for some new ones, but it says Certified Life Coach down at the bottom. I am a Master Life Coach Certification Trainer for Black Women of Faith. And so when I jump on these lives, it's to share tools, tips, and resources. It's going to help you either get certified or make your certification process even better. Okay. So let's see. 50% off. Coaching. I'm going to just put it in all caps. It's like I'm yelling. coaching company checklist. And I'm going to just hang it out. No, coaching company check up charts. There we go. And then let me put the link. Hey girl, hey, say hey when you come in. Over at coachingiscalling.me is our last of our Black Friday sale. Y'all should have seen me in Lowe's yesterday trying to get my birthday gift to myself, which was a fire pit for my backyard that I seen in the paper. And I went like 10 minutes before they closed, and I was not ashamed. Okay. I was like, I'm going to get this thing today. So let me set up our iPad here. Lord, we got a lot going on. So this is your chance to come chat with me about who you are and where you want to be as a coach. Don't say we never spent no time together, okay? Lord, I pray that this stays. I be trying to do a whole lot. The only platform missing is Instagram. Lord, I can't even think about it. So apparently. Hey girl, hey, let me tag you guys in the group. Tag a friend, share this. Oh, that was my other neighbor. So yeah, I'll talk to her in a minute. Yes, say hello when you come in. Let me know where you're watching from. I see you, Facebook group. Y'all popping in. I'm tagging you one by one. Today we're talking about the 50% off sale that's over at www.coachingiscalling.me. For those of you who did not get a chance to hang out with us last weekend on Zoom for half a day, and I literally mean half a day, where we talked about who you are and where you want to be as a Black woman certified life coach. So I hope that I'm talking to the right people today. Those of you who are listening live and or listening to the replay, number one, say hey when you come in the room. Let me know where you're watching from. Number two, it is my birthday, so I'm showing out for the 99 and the 2000. I turned 41 today at 3:04 a.m. I was asleep at that time, but I celebrated at like 12, and then I went on and dozed off because I knew I would wake up and have the rest of the week to myself. So with my birthday, I usually celebrate a whole week. So by the time my birthday gets here, I'm like wrapping up birthday week. That's what I call it. So tomorrow is spa day. Today is spend time with you guys day and just chillax. I cooked me a whole big old pot of vegan collard greens. I just sometimes get in the mood for that, and salad. So I spent my Friday night hanging out at the grocery store and getting some yummy food to cook. But then I probably still go out for my birthday meal. So that's kind of a new tradition, mandatory. So this year I decided I'm celebrating myself. I'm celebrating with those of you who celebrate yourself, who want to celebrate with me. We cannot always wait to be pat on the back or called forth. But if you know, like I know, with what you've been called to do here on the earth, which is coaching, especially if you're a Black woman of faith, and God has given you a vision. He has called you forward. He has told you, daughter, it is your time. Or like y'all tell me, he told you to take a leap of faith. Or like Steve Harvey says, it's time to jump. Like Bishop T.D. Jakes says, it's time to soar. And you just know in what my coach calls your knower that it is your time. I want you to be mindful of what it takes to become a coach. And so I've mapped out that timeline, that process of 25 different questions that you need to ask yourself. So again, if you were not in the community coaching clinic with us this time last week, you don't have access to these questions. So I'm going to tell you how to go get them for 50% off and get a copy of the replay of last weekend's event. And you can take time, like a lot of our coaches. I've been getting emails. Y'all are taking this holiday weekend to sit with your coaching company and what God has called you to do as a certified life coach. So let me ask you guys a couple questions. Number one, are you a certified coach? But you know that your certificate has been collecting what one of my coach colleagues call digital dust. That means you got certified regardless of where you went. Some of my coaches are guilty of this too. By the way, again, I'm Dr. AJ Austin, founder of the International Center for Life Coach Training, LLC, where I train Black women of faith to become certified life coaches online in one day. Or we have a whole new process called our 24-week track. So we got 24 hours or 24 weeks. And so some of our coaches come get certified with us and they don't do anything with their certificate right away. Y'all, I'm guilty of this too. I did the same thing when I got certified. It took me a year to actually launch out into the deep and realize that coaching could pay my bills, my calling, my anointing, my ministry in the marketplace can pay my bills. And so what I did was I decided. Have you decided that now's the time to launch out? Are you a certified life coach, but your certificate is collecting digital dust? Or have you actually thought through your vision as a Black woman of faith who is a certified life coach? Like, have you actually sat with the vision like Habakkuk 2:2 tells us in the Word of God, Scripture, the Bible, and written out that vision, made it plain so that he who reads it can run with it? Because over at www.coachingiscalling.me, I'm teaching you how to do that using a 25-question coaching company checkup chart. I'm asking you about your pricing. I'm asking you things like what some people would consider to be the tough questions. Like, if you quit your job today, would you know, like one of my coaches says, within your knower, what your next steps will be? What will come next as a Black woman of faith who is called to coach, who is a certified coach, someone who's looking into coaching? These are critiques that you need to take your brain through, your business baby through, and ask yourself a question. If you don't have a master plan for things like how many hours you'll work, what you'll charge, how you'll find your coaching clients, where they'll come from week to week, you need to get the coaching community checkup chart. Again, it's only 50% off. It comes with our half-day workshop replay from last weekend. You'll see the coaches that were on there with me and hear all the fun that we had, and you get to join in. That's one thing about my trainings. My students and coaching clients always say they feel like they are a fly on the wall. They feel like they are there. They're talking to the computer screen, asking questions, and they feel like they're in the room in that moment learning with us. So it's a learning experience that you get to take your coaching company through, even if you haven't fully launched yet, or if you have taken a break. Because if you don't have a master plan, if you haven't thought through your vision for where your coaching company could go, then you in the right place, sis. Hey girl, this is a safe space here. I ain't gonna judge you. I'm doing this because I know what it was like. I'm also doing it because I've had a lot of inbox conversations, phone conversations, email conversations, even text message conversations about what you guys feel like you need, especially those of you who are already certified. So coachingiscalling.me is where you'll see where I'm sharing from. It always feels like I'm coming from scripture when I share from my website, but it's coming from my heart, listening to those of you who say, you know, this is what you need, but also those of you who are in the beginning processes of looking into coaching. One lady on our last live just said she's coming from being a graphic designer, going into the coaching industry. It's a vast industry, but you also need to think, where do you want to be? And that's going to kind of help you map out your steps. So the Community Coaching Clinic is an event I hosted last weekend. It's a mini masterclass. It's an intensive. So it's us going hard for half a day on what a successful coaching company could look like for you as a Black woman of faith. And so it's a training and development opportunity that we knew was coming. We had a coach that called the office and she was just about to sign up to get certified with me. And she also said, you know, you need additional training and development tools. And so this is one of those training and development opportunities for Black women coaches who need to, number one, map out their coaching vision. If you've never sat with yourself and your vision, this is me, you, and a group of close sister friends, as our coaching colleagues like to call us. And we're mapping out your coaching vision. You get access to the coaching community checkup chart, the coaching company checkup chart. All these C's got me tongue-tied, y'all. And it's my birthday, so I'm already in the streets in the back of my head. But I'm trying to sit here and chat with you guys patiently and lovingly. So ask your questions. Say hello when you come in the room. Trying to contain my energy. You know, it has to last me throughout the rest of the day. I'm going to get my free Starbucks, my free Dunkin'. Tarjay sent me a 5% off coupon. Who? I just left y'all. Y'all could have put that on my last order, but I'll be back. I got a free cupcake, free popcorn at the movies. All the frees is today. So I'm looking forward to enjoying the rest of my day, but I wanted to sow first seeds with y'all today talking about your coaching company. So talk to me when you come in the room. Let me know that I'm talking to the right people. If you have questions about our coaching company CheckUp chart or the community coaching clinic that we hosted last weekend, that you'll get a copy of the replay of over at www.coachingiscalling.me, then head over to coachingiscalling.me. But also post your questions here while I'm live here with you on camera. You can also tag me if you're watching the replay, listening on the podcast, or watching on our YouTube channel for Black Life Coaches. I'm just saying. Because a lot of coaches who are either certified already and haven't done anything with their certificate, or they haven't gotten certified yet, it's because they don't know how they're going to make money from it. They don't know what will happen when they walk out on faith, finally take the launch or leap or soar into this thing we call life coaching, especially getting niched down as a Black woman of faith in the life coaching space, helping those that you know in your heart that you're called to serve. So what you'll see is my 25 question legacy layout system. That's what I have labeled it. I personally designed it, so it's designed by a doctor. My PhD is in Christian psychology, and so these questions were created with you in mind, based on conversations that I've had with some of y'all sister friends who too are coaches, and they just like, I need help. Tell me where to start, Dr. AJ. So I put my doctor brain, my coaching brain, my business bestie brain, my training brain into these questions. And what I love about these 25 questions that you'll get as a part of this coaching community is that it's the same model that I developed to help me bring in over $76,000 in my own Black woman life coaching company over the last 18 months. I work about 10 hours a week from the comfort of my home. I got on my cute little Lady Llama socks here from Tarjay. I told you I was just in there the other day. Got on my company tea, sipping out of my new Dunkin' tumbler. And I travel the world, aka Atlanta, Georgia, shopping and finding cute deals and thrifting. I really enjoy my time, my space, and my freedom, but it was all because of how I had my company set up. And so I took 18 months to really dive into what it takes to make money in this industry. And now I've mapped it out, started with the 25 questions, and I use that as what we call our legacy layout system. It's our model that I'm giving you. And you don't have to try to be me or do what I did, but if you have not thought through, if you got like tons of journals and notes from years ago that has coffee stains and dust and ink stains that's running, and you drip water and some of the stains on the paper, you don't even know what it is, and you haven't revisited that vision lately, you need to head over to coachingiscalling.me, because we're going to help you to rewrite that vision. That's a word God gave me at the top of 2020 before we knew what 2020 was going to bring. And so now I'm bringing that to you because, again, I have taken my company through it. And we have coaches that are really dedicated to the next step, the next 365 days in their business. They're like, I'm ready to put in my 2 weeks notice, or I'm getting ready to retire. So I need to know what my next steps on my path to coaching full time, or taking it more seriously part-time, or on the side could look like. Or as one of our coaches, Coach Brenda, says, I needed some more cushion in my bank account. And so if you want that cushion from coaching, you need to map out your plan to know what your next steps are going to be. And so I'm throwing in a bonus to make sure that if you've already been certified, or if you're in the process of looking to be certified, you know what to check off. I'm giving you what we call your guide to be getting certified. That's a bonus that's coming to make sure that the foundational principles of Life Coaching 101 are covered. Like, you know what coaching is, you know who your coaching clients are, you know what type of coach you are. That's all included in my trainings, but we do a pre-bonus to that training so that you have a checklist of what to look for in your training and development opportunities. So, for example, as you're researching where to go get certified as a coach, here is what to look for in that certification to make sure those things I just listed prior are covered in your certification process. And if you've already been certified and you didn't have help with that training, child, you need to be over at coachingiscalling.me because it has the bonus legacy layout, helping you create your money master plan, mapping out your coaching vision. I'm looking at my notes here. That's all over on the website. I'm on the website that I'm telling y'all to go to. So www.coachingiscalling.me. It's in the comments, y'all. Let me try it on. I'm scared to touch the Facebook group. Y'all on my iPad, so if I move it, it may fall. But again, www.coachingiscalling.me. But if you're listening on my Facebook page, it's pinned in the comments. Clubhouse, y'all got your notes, okay? Make sure you're taking notes. www, y'all know I'm country, .coachingiscalling.me. You get the coach certification checklist. You get the legacy layout system. You get the replay of our mastermind intensive from last weekend. Because you honestly are here because you already know the value that you bring to this world. You already know you got a big heart. You got a mission. You're called to coach. You're called to serve. People already tell you how great of a listener you are and how they love spending time with you because you're so easy to talk to. And you just feel this tug on your heart and you know God has been talking to you. You don't want him to give your vision to somebody else. I ain't saying he would do that, but ain't that in the Bible? The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. All right, so it's time, sis. You got this bucket list or this list of things to do someday. Let's start that list today with leaving that legacy. You can get it for 50% off over at coachingiscalling.me because it's going to help you start to leave that path to your legacy and the change you want to make in the world. But more importantly, the change you want to make in the world working for yourself. It's one thing to have a $76,000 salary working for the man. But child, when you do it for you, with a business that you started from scratch and you ain't never seen it being done like this, girl, sips tea. It's good. This tea is good. It's time. So this is your invitation to join us over at www.coachingiscalling.me. And the benefits of what you'll get from these bonuses, from the replays, is that after this course, number one, you're going to be able to assess where you are. Like, have you ever really sat and thought about where you currently are as a current coach or a future Black woman certified life coach? Number two, you're going to start to create your path to your legacy. Have you ever done that? Like, I'll do this to go here, or I know that I can answer this question because I thought of this question. And what the checklist that you'll get is designed to do is to help you check where you are, and then more questions are going to come. You'll hear us talk about that in the class. But you'll see how you can finally put all the years of everything that you know, that don't nobody know like you know, to use in your coaching company, okay? You'll get help with doing what you love as a certified coach, whether you're coaching in your church or in your community or in your corporation. You are going to get the help that you need starting to think through that process to where you will align your coaching company with how you'll be spending your free time. Who would like more free time? Let me see some talk back in the comments, some emojis real quick while I sip some more to say. So, free time looks like this. I'm going to tell you because I live it, especially today, child. I would have slept even longer if my coach would have been like, here go your link to go live in my group today. Happy birthday. Okay, Nia. I see you, girl. Thank you. Free time looks like waking up when you want to. Ain't nothing like that. I remember the first time I heard a coach say she did not use an alarm clock to wake up. She says, I wake up when I'm done sleeping. I said, yes, Lord. Who want to wake up when they done sleeping? That's what I do now, y'all. So I knew that that's where I had to set my goal. Wake up when I'm done sleeping. Waking up when you want to. It also looks like shopping. Whether you got a Target discount like I do today for my birthday. Whether you got coupons, because my new hobby is couponing. I got a totally free basket of snacks the other day at CVS. You couldn't tell me nothing. That was my life goal, was to come to a CVS or a Kroger and be like them people who go from $200 to $2 and my thing says $0. Child of coupons. What, hobby? Hey, Kessa, thank you for joining. Free time also looks like vacationing. Some of y'all say you want to travel more or you want to hop in the car. I almost did that last night. I had to catch myself because I didn't have everything I needed. But I caught myself walking to the car and I was just going to drive, y'all, and see where we ended up and check into a hotel and wake up somewhere tomorrow. But I was like, no, because I would miss my house. Let me go home. I love my home. So, but vacationing usually takes a little bit more planning than just hopping in the car and riding. But maybe not. Maybe you need that type of freedom. And so thank y'all for all the birthday shout outs. I see those coming through as well. I appreciate you guys. And so vacationing, attending events, that is my idea of a vacation. I love events, whether I'm attending online. I'm starting to get back into live events. One of my other coaches here in Atlanta talked me into attending his 2-day event recently. He bribed me with a professional photo shoot that came if you showed up, and so many other cool things. He also let me speak, so that got me out the house. I had my hand sanitizer, my mask, and my wipes, and my cough drops, and my water, and my notebook, and I was ready. So I'm starting to venture back out into events. I noticed a lot of y'all are coming to Atlanta to attend events, or maybe you're hosting an event here in Atlanta soon. I'm getting back out there because I love learning. I love building my coaching company. And so that's a part of my free time. Some of you guys also wish that you had more time to hang out with your family, your friends, your boo, your children. Is that you? Let me see some talk back, some emojis in the comments. Por favor. Because there are people who want to spend more time with you, but if only your schedule would allow it. Well, your schedule allows it when you plan for it. And that's what the coaching company CheckUp chart is going to help you start to plan for. If you never set, your office hours or what times of the day you're going to coach or how many coaching clients you want in a day, listen, don't be no fool, okay? Coaching takes planning. It's not as easy as it's made to look online. It's not as easy as you'll hear some people talk about. And if you haven't thought through this process, you'll find yourself in the same position a lot of new coaches or coaches who haven't really been out there full time find themselves in, which is, child, I need to go get a job. Because it gets hard if you can't look day to day and see what's coming up, what's going on, and look back at your master plan from time to time to help you be in control of working for yourself. That's what it's about. If you've ever run your own business, you know it takes a schedule, right? You know it takes a vision and a plan. It takes your mission for where you're trying to go. You're not just waking up working and you're like, oh, I done created a whole new job. Let me just go work for somebody else and get that consistent income. You can make consistent income as a coach when you plan for it. Sips tea. Just saying. A lot of people don't know that. They think when you go get certified, you'll post one time on Facebook and everybody will flock to you. Not how it works. Y'all see where I am on a Saturday early afternoon on my birthday because it's Small Business Saturday. So I wanted to show up for my other small business owners and for my own small business. So be in control of working for yourself. Whether you are like me and you work from your house, you work from your car, you work from a cafe, you work from a coffee shop, the library, the beach, you can do it all, y'all. Like, I really love the fact that coaching is an open concept. It's like you make the rules, and as long as you do it in integrity, people will trust you. They will pay you as a coach. But it has to fall in line with the plan that you say God has given you. And so I love that some of our coaches have started to send in their testimonials from attending this event with us last weekend. Coach Sonja, which is one of our coaches who we are so thankful for. She was dealing with some things medically. She survived and she is back and ready to thrive in her coaching company. And she said she really needed what last weekend's coaching clinic provided for her. So that's why I'm sharing the replay with you over at www.coachingiscalling.me, because this is a mini masterclass intensive. It's a training and development opportunity for Black women who are certified coaches or you're considering coming into the coaching space. But again, you need that time set aside to, number one, map out your coaching vision. Number two, map out your money-making master plan, not your volunteer or honorarium or Dollar Tree trinket or gift fruit basket plan when you go help people. Like, we can't pay our bills with that. So we have to map out how we're going to pay our bills as coaches. And I'm teaching you how to do that because this, again, is the same model, that legacy layout plan that I used in my own coaching company to bring in over $76,000 in the last 18 months, working part-time. Okay, but that's how I want to work my current coaching company. So if you know you've been certified as a coach for a few years or you've been looking into getting certified for a few years, I ain't saying nothing, I'm just saying some. If you know God has given you a vision and you don't want to see your vision come to fruition in somebody else's life or coaching company, if you know you've been in your own way, so, you take your time, you're thinking things through, you're praying about it. I ain't even bunny ears no more. I'm just spraying them all over the place because this is what I hear. Some of you say you're lacking the confidence to actually get out there. It's not that you lack the confidence. You probably lack a plan. If you really had a plan that came from your own brain and your Holy Spirit, of God telling you where to go and what to do. He says the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord. So if God is ordering your steps every day, do you still think you would lack confidence as a coach? I don't think so. But if you actually take time to sit with your coaching company, the vision God has given you, even if you're feeling a bit overwhelmed, because it is a lot, but that's why I'm here to show you what I've done successfully that's worked for me. You don't have to try to be me. You don't have to try to do everything I did. I do a lot of stuff. I make a lot of sacrifices to grow my coaching company. But I'm here sharing maybe about 0.5% with you guys, especially if you're not out there fully. I don't want to scare you and overwhelm you even more, but it is a lot. But when you plan for it and you can check things off your list to make you feel accomplished from day to day, or if you actually embrace the fact that I am here, our coaching community is here as that shoulder of support in your coaching company, you'll be so much further along with that vision you say God has given you to be a coach. Especially if you lack support. Many of us don't have that one person, just one, that we can call on the phone, talk business, talk coaching, and they just listen. They don't judge. They don't try to talk you out of it or tell you what you should do or what they would do if they were you. I'm here as that support system. And so when you join my coaching tribe, it's beyond just, oh, go buy a course, you'll never hear from me again. Y'all know that ain't true, right? Especially my coaches watching this. We stay in the inbox. We stay in text messages. We set up phone chats if we need to. I do video chats as well, especially if I really hear it in your voice that you need what we call a come to Jesus call. Girl, I'm like, I don't care what you're doing in the middle of your day. I will call you at work. So we've had some car conversations from work. Somebody has been in their closet at work. Somebody has been in the break room at work. Getting that conversation out, making sure that you have that good social circle of support that you have been praying for. I know how that is. I'm like, Lord, send me people that I can vibe with, whose vision match mine, whose desires match mine. Because the people around us, sometimes we outgrow them, especially when we start talking about working for ourselves, making money for ourselves. We agitate something with them, but we activate something within us at the same time that's going to help us get to the next level. And before you know it, those same people are saying, girl, what you been doing? I noticed something different about you. You glow different. You got more money. You ain't asked to borrow no money recently. Like I noticed you having fun on your Facebook post. So if you've been praying for a good social circle, if you have that lack of support, if you feel like you've outgrown the people in your life because they don't have your same vision or desire, or if you are like what one of our coaching colleagues, Kim Marie, said, she's like, I feel like I'm grieving the loss of not having the connection of a social circle. We don't play that. We don't do that. We don't like that. We have our free coaching community for a reason, but when you join us at a deeper level, learning with us, that continuing education goes further. Your support circle grows. You start to meet the other coaches that are on the same path as you. And again, I'm here for you to ask questions and help you move to the next level in your coaching company. Because again, I've done it for myself, and I also have a team of coaches. I think I'm up to 7 coaches now. I have a marketing coach. I have a planning coach. I have a sales coach. I have a mindset coach. I have a weight loss coach. I have a financial coach. I'm leaving somebody out. I have a Christian coach. 7 coaches. 7. Hello, Coach Carla. Thank you, girl. I feel beautiful. I have 7 coaches. So it takes that community of support. And I feel like I'm several coaches in one. Plus, when you meet our tribe of coaches, you get that connection to that social circle. I don't know why I keep getting tongue-tied with that. But if you're feeling stuck or you're scared to launch and you really know you haven't put yourself fully out there in your coaching business because you're missing something, or you're scared to launch because it's unfamiliar. Like I said, you are trying to run your business in a way that you've never seen it done like this before, or you need a reboot, like Coach Sonja said in her testimonial of this event, then you definitely want to get the replay of what Carla was at this time last week. Tell them, Coach, how was it? It's over at www.coachingiscalling.me. Today is our last day for our half off sale. If you have a coaching colleague, tag her, sis. I tagged y'all in these videos for a reason, okay? Somebody needs to hear this. That's how we get a lot of our blessings as friends. Be like, you heard about this, this, and this. At least that's how me and my coaching friends share, right? So if you're feeling that nudge because you know, the vision God has given you is bigger than you You're ready to get the help so you can finally quit struggling and get over the hurdles. You know it's your time because you've been that person for others. And you're like, okay, Lord, you say you reap what you sow. It's my time to be sown into, poured into. That's what this event and the replay and all the bonuses is going to help you get. So let me recap. It's a half-day coaching intensive replay from last weekend. It's on sale for 50% off of what others have invested. So you better get it because I'm about to close the vault and we're moving on to our other fun events for the rest of this year. It comes with a bonus coaching checklist to make sure coaching 101 is covered for you, to make sure that you have checked off the list of things that your certification either should include or should have included. And I teach you how to fill in those gaps and fill in those blanks. And it also comes with the coaching company checkup chart where you're sitting and you're asking yourself this list of questions that I ask myself to make money in my coaching company. And that's going to help you kind of get out of your head and get those thoughts down on paper so that you can read it and now run with that vision, share it with the team, share it with your social circle, your accountability partner, so they can cheer you on. Because it's time to stop just collecting information. It's time to stop trying to guess our way to what we're going to do as successful Black women, certified life coaches. Stop collecting resources. Stop signing up for everything and not doing nothing with it, y'all, including your certification. I'm just saying. So even if you're not sure how this can work, if it can work, you need to at least be thinking through the process, okay? Also, let's see. Yeah, especially if you feel like your reach has been stalled. Your reach of like, okay, I've done as much as I could by myself on my own. Now let me reach out and join hands and walk hand in hand or lock arms and continue this journey into coaching. So we talked about writing your vision. We're talking about working that vision with faith. You're going to learn, what it looks like to ask, seek, knock, get help. And then also sow seeds so that you can reap those seeds as well, those blessings. So if you have had a goal that coaching is going to be your answer to freedom and security and independence, like we talked about earlier, and you don't want it to be something that you just hope for, and you want that perfect day of just being in control, child, let go. It's time to do it. Y'all ready? I am not sure what I'm about to go do, but I'm about to go do something. My neighbor is in my, what do you call it? My two neighbors are in my text message box. I know soon as when I walk out the house, my other neighbor is going to greet me. Her daughter has a birthday just before mine. And then I know I'm going to go collect all my freebies today for my birthday. So tag me in the comments below if you have any questions, especially if you're watching the replay. Are there any questions before we go? Let me know. And I'll give you a chance to get those taken care of, and let me help one of our coaches. It's in my inbox right now. God is so good. He is in the blessing business. I just want all of you guys to be encouraged, no matter where you are in your coaching journey. No matter if, again, you don't know what it's going to look like, what it should look like, what it could look like. I'm here to set the example of what's possible. So I'm speaking life into you. I'm speaking life into my own business. I'm speaking life into our future together. I'm speaking life into the lives of our coaching clients who need us right now. And the work that we do right now is going to impact that journey to getting to those coaches. So because I don't see any questions, I will leave you with this. Remember, there's someone somewhere, and they are waiting on you to walk in your destiny so they can walk into theirs. Because it's when you let your own light shine, you give others permission to do the same. And when you impact just one life, even if that one life that's impacted is yours, you are impacting generations. If you're ready to start on your journey to impacting generations, or blow the dust off the plan that you thought you had, revisit that plan, meet me over at www.coachingiscalling.me, and I'll see y'all soon. I'm Dr. AJ Austin. Happy birthday to me. I'm 41 and I'm loving it. Bye, y'all.